On this day, May 30th, 2025, we pause on lives that gave us more than presents. They gave us direction, compassion, laughter, and lasting brilliance. From pulpits to courtrooms, film sets to university halls, these individuals shaped their worlds quietly yet powerfully. They spoke through service, art, and wisdom, guiding communities, lighting up our screens, and teaching us the meaning of legacy. Today, we celebrate not only their accomplishments, but the values they carried, the truths they lived, and the love they left behind. Archbishop Michael J. Byrnes served not with grandeur, but with grace. As the spiritual shepherd of Guam's Catholic community, his gentle voice offered solace, hope, and unwavering faith in times of change and challenge. He led by example, prayerful, patient, profoundly committed to unity. Even in his final years, as Alzheimer's slowly dimmed the mind, it could not touch the heart of the man who always put others first. His compassion remained luminous, his humility a quiet strength. Through sacraments, sermons, and countless acts of service, he became a vessel of peace to many. Archbishop Byrnes taught that leadership is not loud, it is loving, and though he is gone, his light endures in the lives he blessed. Judge Kim R Gibson carried the law not as a weapon, but as a torch, lighting the way with fairness, dignity, and restraint. Appointed to the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania, he was a figure of quiet authority and deep respect, a military man turned jurist. He brought the discipline of service and humanity of father to every case. Colleagues recall his deliberate approach, his unwavering sense of justice tempered with empathy. He believed in listening fully before ruling wisely, always seeking to understand, not just to decide. Judge Gibson reminded us that in the echoing halls of justice, it is not thunder that matters most, but truth delivered softly and firmly. Valerie Mafy didn't just play characters, she unveiled them. Weather-stealing scenes in Young Sheldon, delivering elegance in French Exit, or adding texture to decades of television and stage. She brought both sparkle and subtlety to every role. Her signature style, a blend of quirky charm and emotional nuance, made her unforgettable. An Emmy winner will resume spanning soap operas, dramas, and comedies. Valerie redefined what it meant to be a character actress. She was fearless in her eccentricity, bold in her softness, and always deeply present. Off-screen, she was just as generous, mentoring younger performers, supporting the arts, and bringing levity to the toughest days. Her absence will be felt in every scene that longs for that special touch only she could bring. Loreta Swit was television royalty, yet she carried herself with the sincerity of a friend. Best known for a powerful portrayal of Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan on MASH Asterisk, she brought strength, vulnerability, and intelligence to a role that broke barriers for women on screen. Swit earned 2 Emmy Awards, but her impact went far beyond accolades. She became a voice for animal rights, an advocate for compassion, and a symbol of grace under pressure. Her laugh was infectious, her eyes sparkled with empathy, and her dedication never wavered. Loreta's legacy isn't confined to reruns. It lives in every woman who stands tall, every soldier comforted by kindness, and every animal given a second chance because someone cared. John Thrasher was a builder, not just of institutions, but of futures. His career spanned public service, lawmaking, and education, culminating in his leadership as president of Florida State University. There, he left an enduring mark, elevating academics, expanding opportunity, and inspiring a generation of students to believe in something greater than themselves. A former Speaker of the Florida House of Representatives, Thrasher balanced pragmatism with principle, always anchored by a deep love for his state and its people. He led not by command, but by connection, knowing the name of a student, listening to a parent's concern, shaking the hand of a new graduate with pride. His legacy is written in degrees earned, dreams realized, and a university transformed by vision and heart. Rene Victor was a vessel of feeling, a performer whose voice could cradle a story and whose eyes could pierce a scene. She captivated audiences as Lupita in Weeds, warm hearts as the voice of Abuelita in Coco, and added soul to video games like Skyrim. She brought authenticity to every role, embodying the cultural textures often overlooked in Hollywood. A proud Latina actress, she used her voice, literally and metaphorically, to lift her heritage and humanize her characters. Whether behind a microphone or in front of the camera, Rene was never just acting. She was honoring her ancestors, elevating every script with lived truth. In every mi'iho or tender glance, she spoke volumes. We may not see her again, but her voice, her spirit, echoes eternally. Apprentice Hancock was a familiar face to generations of science fiction fans, a constant figure in the golden age of British television. With key roles in Doctor Who, Space, 1999, and The Protectors, he brought a noble intensity and cerebral charm to every performance. Whether standing in the control room of Starship or navigating time-traveling chaos, Hancock carried science fiction with Shakespearean soul. He helped bring weight to fantastical worlds, grounding them in believable emotion. Beyond the screen, he was a quiet craftsman, respected by peers, adored by fans, and always game for a convention conversation or fond reminiscence. He gave British sci-fi a face, a voice, a gravitas that has never faded. In the hearts of those who dream beyond the stars, Apprentice lives on. Today we say goodbye to artists of emotion, guardians of wisdom, and voices that once stirred our spirits. From courtroom benches to Broadway lights, from pastoral islands to intergalactic space, these souls left behind more than memory. They left meaning. In a world that often moves too fast to remember, we choose instead to pause, to reflect on the kindness of an archbishop, the courage of a character actress, the steadiness of a judge, and the melodies still echoing in our ears. May we take from their lives a moment of stillness, and from that stillness, strength, because when such lives touch ours, the world is never the same, and we are never the same.